I totally agree with you that every single day brings freshness and some new opportunities, and it's up to us if we see those opportunities or if we just decide to wait until the perfect moment, which never comes. We all know, right? There will be always kind of obstacles, whatever. There is never a perfect situation. That's also what I learned, that if you want to do something, just do it. And you are never going to be ready. Like, there will be always thousands of people better than you or worse than you, and it's not about comparing, or it's about you enjoying the journey and becoming the best version of you without feeling you missing something, or regretting that you didn't do or you didn't start something just because of you were like, I share my experience. I didn't start a lot of things before because I will be too much afraid what my friends will think, or my family, or just waiting that one day I will become this successful person and then I will share. But I decide maybe it will never happen in the way the world wants to happen. Like, maybe that's it depends what success for you. Because of you are already helping people, you're already helping me, helping another girls in Facebook groups, with your YouTube channel. So it's just extra work of trying to level up and get better in what you are doing already, right? So it's
so I just want to encourage everyone, just go out there. Don't let fear stop you, because fear is just a feelings. It's not just, it goes away. You have that fear in your in your mind, but you have your feelings is more like what's important, yourself or those fears. So just get through that. And I know a lot of people right now that has fear to get sick, which is very valid, because if you get sick, it's especially like me. If I get sick, I'm a single mom. If I get sick, then who's gonna take care of my boys, right? And who's gonna support my family in Philippines, because I'm helping them sometimes financially. So it's very important. It's a valid fear of what people is facing right now, but we just have to encourage them that it's not a permanent situation, and the things that can get you through is just keep moving. Don't stop. Like it says, like staying home, be safe. But for me, just staying home and you get depressed, that's the hard thing. You can stay home, but you can, God provide a tools like what we have right now. You're in LA, I'm in Colorado. We face to face having conversation. So it's okay if you stay home, be safe, but use tools. Like, don't be like so like in front of TV, and later on you just also like what I'm doing now. So you need to like do something, like connect with people. And I think it's really good that we have this technology now, because we can connect. You can connect, I can connect to my family very easy now. So it's not that hard than it was.
So, Joy, can I ask you how your spiritual journey started to connect with your inner self and with your heart, and how did you discover your purpose? Because of it's many of us are living without never really discovering their life purpose and the deep calling from their heart. So how it happened that you discover that, hey, I'm Joy, my mission is to motivate and inspire and give joy to others with my story. And I'm asking this because of that question could have anybody who's watching us and is feeling like stuck in life, like, oh, I lost my job, I lost this. Well, I don't know why I'm here. Maybe I should, finish everything. It's a lot of like rate of suicidal also increased during the quarantine. So that's why very important to share how we face the same fears and situation of feeling stuck, and feeling like I'm lost, I don't know what to do with my life, and how to connect with your intuition. What helps you the most?
Well, what really helps me the most is just realizing, like, like, it's not all about me. Ever since in when I was young, I always dreamed to be a superwoman. Like, I swear, no kidding. I always dream like
Tell me more.
I'm a superwoman. I always like rescued people in my dreams, and I was like, why? I don't have power. But in my dream,
Really? You
I
had
rescue
dreams to rescue
people.
people. Wow.
Yeah, but I don't have this power, and I'm for so long I get confused why I always have that dream, and that's finally now when I'm matured now, I can say. So I was like, oh, probably that's why I have those dream when I was like a child, because this is what I want. This is my purpose. Like, I want to help others, other women, other single mom out there that struggle from like me. I struggle from depression. I am survivor from domestic violence, and that wasn't
Yeah.
easy. But now I can speak up because you know I overcome that already. But before, I feel like I thought it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
So looking back now, experience X what get me through, like, discover my purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So people like watching us, like, I was like, okay, so I don't have this experience. I never experienced like that. So you just have to think, like, if you want to discover your purpose, you need to be thinking other people, not just yourself. So it's like, what is your purpose? Why you're here? So it's not just like, for me, I just don't go to work. I never dream like just go to work and pay bills. I want to do something. So I think that's something others also can, which is, I know a lot of people that capable to do it.
I really love the point, what you said, that to discover your purpose, you had to go really low and feel depressed and feel like my life can end right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the worst what can happen. That I know the feeling exactly what you are saying, and um, I know in my life was the starting point as well, when I
Mm-hmm.
discover I don't want to live for myself because that is so empty, and I feel like my life has no meaning when I live just for myself.
Yeah.
And also, even Tony Robbins is talking about that in order to change, you have to feel this feeling of desperation, of
Yeah.
very, very huge distress and discomfort with your life.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of surviving, you will be thriving, um, thriving for something better than you are currently in situation. So,
Yeah.
um, so going out of comfort zone, out of sadness or depression, could be well, I'm just had some breakthrough right now in my mind too. For somebody who is not a spiritual person, I thought, just what if I was not spiritual person and I still want to make progress, like progress for myself and influence people? Is there any advice you have for somebody who doesn't believe in?
That's kind of hard because I never really, I'm always like spiritual person. So I
Yeah,
kind of like, I can't
yeah.
really speak up on the kind of side. But um, I think if those people that has those mindset, that even if you're not spiritual, but you still want to find your purpose, just think that just think other people. What's other people like? Is it like your loved ones? Is it important to you? I'm sure those people have brother and sister, or kids, or neighbors. Like, do those people care their neighbors? Like, so just find other. That's a tough question.
Yeah, it is. I just invent this question.
What do you think, your opinion with that?
Well, I feel like personally that it's very hard to be just like, I feel like human being is the body, spirit, mind.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's like cutting part of your hand, like taking the spirituality. So making impact could be, you know, from some kind of cognitive way, like I want to help people because of this and this and this, because of
Yeah.
happy, because of I feel more energy. And so yeah, you can just make it very logical for somebody.
Yeah. But
Or
even though those people are not spiritually, but they still like wanna have fun. They still wanna have joy
yeah,
in their life. That's there's only two. I always put this way. There's only two things in the world. They're always opposite. There's God and there's like the devil, and there's good and there's bad. It's always like two things like opposite. So even if they're not spiritually minded, but if they are like into like having fun and enjoy in life, so maybe that's the purpose. That's what they want to do. Just find something else that fits into their life. Like what kind of purpose? Like is their purpose is just like enjoy? And I can understand that. There's like people like doing like that, and it's nothing's wrong with that. It's the way it's the way how you live life. Every person, there's different purpose. Like you have different purpose, I have different purpose, and although it's similar, but it's still we have different path, different journey that we're going to take. So whatever best for you. you know
hey Joy, do you have a like mission statement?
Mission statement, like a motto.
Yeah, like is in like mission statement helps you to define in words your purpose. Like
Oh,
something like
mine is time is gold. That's what I put on my face. Time is gold. I don't really want to waste time. That's what, because you can always go back in your past and remember those things that going on, but you can't really bring back the time.
yeah,
So for me, time is gold, and I just really want to value my time, value other people's time, because it's time is very important. Something that it's free. God is giving us free, like free will, free our time, but it's something you can never have once it's you passed it. Like I can return yesterday and it's like, oh, I wish I have this time. Like I wish I can return.
right. Yeah. That's the deep awareness that some of us are right now in hospitals dying and praying for one more minute to life.
Yeah,
And some of
yeah,
us is eating the next, well, it's wasting time. Like, I mean, doing whatever, just being busy, watching TV, and just
yeah,
feeling like miserable and lack of hunger, lack of desperation, lack of being out of comfort zone. So I wanted to mention, time is gone. Thank you so much, Joy. So great. So thank you everybody for watching. Be sure to subscribe Joy YouTube channel, and remember that nothing can stop you if you know your why and if you know your purpose. And to find
yes.
purpose is a great advice from Joy.
Thank you, Anna. Nice to
Bye.
see you. Nice to chat you again.
I love you.
Until next time, love you too.
Have a beautiful time in the work.